As we've seen in the last few days, Rashford has released a few videos on his social media of him doing a few practice shooting, and he's also released like a boxing video where he's hitting the bags, he's hitting the pads and everything like that. And you know what? Look, fair enough to Rashford. Look, it's the international break. He's probably bored. He's got nothing else to do at Carrington and Manchester United. So he thought, you know what? Let me do some shooting practice and yeah, let me improve my shooting because for the last 18 months, it just hasn't been good enough and I've been shooting blanks. So from a PR standpoint, it was good to release those videos. Now, if you ask my opinion, I feel like sometimes when you're going through the level of scrutiny Marcus Rashford is going through, especially because of the level of profile player that he is, I feel like sometimes it's just better to do the hard work in silence. I feel like, look, if a lot of people are criticizing you in the media, the fans, sometimes I just feel lay low, keep a low profile, especially during the international break when the eyes of the media and the fans are, in the international teams. We're not really thinking about club teams at the moment. Go out there in silence, in the park or in the gym, whatever you're doing, work hard, put in the work, and then come the weekend, show us what you've been doing behind the scenes, show us at the weekend, show us during the game, bang in the goals and get a couple of assists, put in an 8 out of 10 performance, and the fans, everyone else will be happy with you. Do you know what I mean? I just feel like sometimes when you put these videos out there of you doing shooting practice and saying, yeah, look at me, I'm working hard, I'm really motivated, and I want to be the best player. Come the Saturday, you put in a stinker. Those same videos that you put out are going to be used as a rod to beat you with. I really understand why he put those videos out. I really get it. You want to show us that you still care. You want to show us that you're working hard. I get it. But these videos only work, yeah? It's only going to be to your benefit if you perform on the pitch come the weekend. Because if you don't, trust me, you're going to get even more hate than you did before. People are going to be saying, look, all that extra training is still rubbish. That's what people are going to be saying. I'm just thinking, I'm just imagining right now what a lot of fans will be saying. Rival fans, people in the media, Manchester United fans, they're going to be saying, look, he done some extra work, but he's still rubbish. You know what I mean? And also, what I find odd is like in Manchester United, yeah, the coaching setup, you've got Ruud van Nistelrooy, who's one of the best strikers of all time. He's up there, especially in the Premier League, banging goals, world class, yeah. Why is it Marcus Rashford spending more time with Ruud van Nistelrooy, especially in this international break? Spend more time with Ruud van Nistelrooy on the training pitch. Do this shooting practice with Van Nistelrooy. Why is Marcus Rashford looking like he's gone externally, with coaches who are not world-class coaches, I'm assuming, because you have world-class coaches at Manchester United. Marcus Rashford is gone externally to get coaches to train with him. Do you know, like, I just don't get this. Is this approved by the club or is this just a Marcus Rashford decision? I don't get that. Do you know what I mean? Like, I really feel like Marcus Rashford should be spending more time with Ruud van Nistelrooy practicing his shooting, practicing, being a better striker or whatever. But maybe they are doing it. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. Only they know. But when you release videos like that, it makes us question what's actually going on. Why is he not doing that at Manchester United? Rashford is a victim of like media hype. Do you know what I mean? Like fan hype. What I mean is, yeah, to me, and this is just my personal opinion, I'm just being honest here, and everyone else is entitled to their opinion as well, yeah? For me, Marcus Rashford has never been an elite player. Marcus Rashford has never been world class. To me, Marcus Rashford is a very good player with good footballing abilities. He's got great footballing abilities. Yeah, he's a very good player, but he's not world class. Because world class players, yeah, put consistent performances, yeah, week in, week out, season after season. Do you know what I mean? And I'm talking Ronaldo, Messi. You know what? In fact, before you even get to those guys, I'm just talking like Vinicius Jr. I'm talking about Kylian Mbappe. I'm talking about even Kevin De Bruyne, Bernardo Silva. Those type of players, do you know what I mean? They're putting in performances, man. Look at someone like a Bernardo Silva. Like, he's low profile, right? He hasn't got like a big PR machine behind him. Do you know what I mean? He hasn't got like a big brand like a Marcus Rashford. He doesn't do like extra curriculum activities outside of football where we see him, his face everywhere on billboards, yeah? But Bernardo Silva is a world-class player, man. Think about the last 5, 6 seasons for Man City. Bernardo Silva's been consistent, putting 8 out of 10 performances, man. Do you know what I mean? And he's not even looked at. But for me, Bernardo Silva is a world-class player. Just because of the level of performances that he puts in here, week in, week out, season after season. His football intelligence is like he's second to none. But these players are slept on. Like, no one really looks at them like as elite. But for me, he's world-class. He's such a world-class player. Do you know what I mean? Now, you compare it to Rashford, like he goes through purple patches. He had a season where he scored 30. You have a season where he scores 5. You have a season where he scores 10. You have a season where he scores 12. He's just not consistent. Some games will turn up and score a cracker, then you have a stinker the week after. Like, that is not consistent. Even if you compare Rashford to someone like a Raheem Sterling. Yeah, Raheem Sterling gets a lot of stick. He gets a lot of hate. People saying Raheem Sterling is what? You know, he's washed, he's down, he's on a decline. Like, Raheem Sterling is 2 years older than Rashford, right? And for me personally, Raheem Sterling has had a better career, yeah, than Marcus Rashford. Raheem Sterling is a better winger than Marcus Rashford. Raheem Sterling has had more consistent seasons, yeah, than Marcus Rashford. But Raheem Sterling, for some reason, yeah, even for England, like Raheem Sterling's put in some great performances for England. You know what I mean? He's won games for England. Do you know what I mean? He's been player of the tournament for England. My opinion, yeah, but yet Raheem Sterling gets way more hate. Like, he gets way more media scrutiny than Marcus Rashford. I don't know why. Do you know what I mean? I don't know why that is, but for me personally, Marcus Rashford is not even better than Raheem Sterling. And Raheem Sterling to me is not world class, but he's better than Marcus Rashford because he's been way more consistent, scored way more goals, he's performed better. So for me, Raheem Sterling is better, but Raheem Sterling gets more hate. I don't know why. So Marcus Rashford, you know, he really needs to up his game. Like, he's had 18 months now, yeah, of just stinkers, of a rotten patch. And it's only so long, yeah, people are going to keep saying, well, he might turn the corner. You know, he's going to get back to the top. Oh, yeah, he's too good to flop. Listen, it's going to come a time where, you know, even the manager, Eric Ten Hag, as much as he's backing you right now, he keeps playing you every game, when really and truly, I think it's the responsibility of the manager to take the player out of the firing line. Yeah, Eric Ten Hag should take Marcus Rashford out of the firing line, yeah? Let him rest, let him fight back for his place, because if Marcus Rashford knows he has to fight back for his place, he might get to some type of level of consistent performances that we've seen him in the past, in the last 2 years. Because right now he's not playing well, but Eric Ten Hag keeps playing him, keeps playing him. Do you know what I mean? And that's just sending out the wrong message to the player and to the whole entire team. You're showing that you're biased. You're showing that it doesn't matter how rubbish Rashford plays, you're going to play. While there's other players out there who deserve to start. So the manager's not even helping. Some people in the media, some fans are not helping him by keep saying, let's give him another chance. How many chances and how long are you going to give this guy before he turns the corner? He might not even ever turn the corner. And that's what I mean. Maybe Marcus Rashford needs a fresh start. A new team, a new coach, new culture. Do you know what I mean? Different food. Maybe that might just rejuvenate him. Maybe that might just bring back that old Rashford, the Rashford that was hungry and ready to prove himself. Because right now, when I look at Marcus Rashford on the pitch, it looks like somebody. It looks like a person who's got nothing to prove. Like, it looks like he's walking around like he's Cristiano Ronaldo, Lionel Messi. He's walking around like he's done it all. When he hasn't achieved half of what them players have. But he feels like he's made it already. He's done. Do you know what I mean? Maybe that's because of the salary and the contract that he got from the club, which is not his fault. It's the club that gave him that contract. He's going to take it. But Marcus Rashford is not that guy where he can relax yet. He's still got a lot to achieve in his career. And he has to wake up, smell the coffee, and start putting in those performances. And we're not asking him to bang in 50 goals a season. We're not asking him to be Zinedine Zidane or Vinicius Jr. We just want Marcus Rashford to play with a smile on his face, get some confidence back here, run at defenders, cross the ball, have a shot. You don't even take shots anymore. You're that scared, you're that afraid, yeah, that you're gonna miss the target, whatever. You don't even shoot no more. You're scared to take on defenders. You get the ball, you've gone 1-to-1, you stop and then pass the ball. Pass the responsibility over to someone else. And that's not the Rashford that we knew a couple seasons ago, when, even though it wasn't elite, world class, but he was still taking on defenders. He still had the confidence. I'm a boxing coach. I coach kids, and And I've done some boxing myself. And what I can say with boxing is actually good for your mental health. Do you know what I mean? Boxing is a great discipline. If you want to overcome some mental barriers, boxing is definitely good for that. It gives you some type of focus. And it's good sometimes to get away from the actual sport that you do. Like Marcus Rashford getting away from football, doing something completely different like boxing may just refocus him, rejuvenate him, and just give him a new purpose, a new lease of life, whatever that he needs, so that when he does come back to football, he's going to do the business. But, you know, time will tell. Time will tell. But boxing, definitely good for your mental health. Definitely good to refocus your mind. And I'm happy Marcus Rashford is doing some type of boxing because I like Marcus Rashford. He's done good things in the community. Do you know what I mean? Going back and forth with Boris Johnson, the kids' school meal, etc. He's done a lot, and he continues to do good things outside of football. But we judge Marcus Rashford based on his football abilities, based on what he does on the pitch. That's what we judge Marcus Rashford. It's not what he's doing outside. What he does outside in his own time, that's his business. You know what I mean? But on the football pitch is where we're going to judge him week in, week out. And at the moment, he's not playing well. And releasing these kind of videos, I just feel like he better work out for you on the pitch at the weekend. Because if he doesn't, the fans are going to give you even a harder time than you've already been getting. It's only so long, like I said before, it's only so long. People are going to keep saying he's going to turn the corner, give him another chance before people are fed up and say, you know what, they'll get him out. Get him out. I personally think United should have sold him a season ago for 60, 70 million to PSG and cashed in the money and bought another player that will put the work in more than Rashford is at the moment. But they haven't sold him. Manchester United want to keep him. He's homegrown. He's Manchester's local kid and everything like that. And they want to keep him for those reasons. But I personally don't think you should keep a player for those reasons. I think you should keep players that are putting in performances on the pitch. But, hey, only Manchester United know. But, yeah, when I saw those videos, I found it very intriguing. I thought, oof, what's going on here? But I understand why they put those videos out. It's just Rashford and his PR team reminding us what Rashford is all about, what he's capable of. They're showing us that he's still hungry. He's still working hard behind the scenes to get back to the top of his game. And I understand that. I admire him. The only thing I say is a catch-22. It can work for you and it can go against you, because if you don't put in the performances at the weekend, people are going to crucify you for releasing those videos. So, but for me personally, I ain't got nothing against Rashford. I really do hope it works out for him, and I hope that he gets back to putting some level of good performances on the pitch, because I like Rashford. I like him as a player. I don't know him personally, but on the pitch, when he plays great, I'm happy and I support him. Do you know what I mean? And I really hope that things turn around for him and he does well, because if he doesn't do it this season, I think his time at Manchester United might be up and he's going to be moved on, and that might just be a good thing for him. He's not all doom and gloom if he moves on for Manchester United, for both player and club. So sometimes the separation, people going their own separate ways, sometimes it's actually good for people. Moving on and starting fresh is a good thing. It's not always a bad thing. So get involved. Let me know in the comments. I'll really appreciate that. And also, please don't forget, if you're new to the channel, like and subscribe. It's your boy Enzo. Thank you very much for watching EMGM Sports. Until the next one, peace.